In before tutorials we have discussed over the channel mapping, and now we will discuss over the protocol state in idle and connected mode. Idle and connected mode. So first we will know that what is the idle and connected mode. So in idle mode the U does not have any active CS or PS call. Then U is in idle mode. So this is simple architectures in idle and connected mode. When U is in U-turn connected mode, when U is in GSM connected mode or GSM packet transfer mode. So we will know that about the U is mode when U-turn connected mode, GSM connected mode. When suppose that initially CS call in UE have no CS and PS call, then it will be in idle mode. And after establishment of RRC connection, it will move to a U-turn connected mode and GSM connected mode or GPRS packet transfer mode. And this is inter-system HO. When UE move from U-turn to GSM or GSM to U-turn, inter-system handover. And same is for the GPRS packet transfer mode. And same process will happen. What will happen when U-turn release the RRC connection? That means CS and PS call is deactivated. Then once again switch come in idle mode from U-turn connected mode to idle mode through RRC connection release. Same process in GSM connected mode. Then after RRC connection release is come in idle mode. So this is the basic idea about mode transition happens in U-turn connected mode to idle mode and idle mode to connected mode. So I will know is happens in U-turn connected mode when UE is idle mode and camp on different FACH, DCH, PCH and cell PCH state. So we will know that first we will know that in idle mode the U does not have, we know that U does not have any active CS or PS call. It may be registered for services in circuit switch network and or the packet switch network. You sleep most of the time in idle mode and wake up during the paging occasion to monitor PICH and associated SCC-PCH and monitor through the PICH, paging indicator channel. So if the network want to deliver a call to the UE, U-turn must first page the UE during the paging occasion assigned to UE. Responding to the page, the UE requests U-turn to establish RRC connection. UE may also request U-turn to establish an RRC connection when it wants to set up a call. All UE requests for RRC establishment and RRC connection are sent on RACH. So through the establishment of RRC connection, U is moved from idle mode to U-turn connected mode and enter in cell FACH and cell DCH state. UE may enter the idle mode when it is a power on and camped on U-turn cell, or when RRC connection is released from cell FACH state or cell DCH state. RRC connection released from cell FACH state and cell DCH state. RRC release RRC connection. Then once again it's move in idle mode. Idle mode the UE needed to perform a location or routing area update procedure. Whenever it move to a new location or routing area, a location or routing area may contain many cells. Therefore, U-turn must page the UE over all cells in the location or routing area where the UE must UE most recently perform a location or routing area update. In idle mode, U-turn addresses the UE by using International Mobile Subscriber Identity (IMSI), Temporary Mobile Subscriber Identity (TMC), and Package Switch Temporary Mobile Subscriber Identity (PTMSI). So, when UE in idle mode, U-turn addresses the UE by using these all the element of UE through the IMSI, TMC, and PTMC. We will know that connected mode, when UE is in connected mode, what will be happening. That means UE initially when UE is in idle mode and moves to a connected mode. So when UE in connected mode, how it's work in cell fetch, cell DCH, and cell PCH and URA. What is the condition meet, then it's move on different cell PCH, URA, PCH state. So initially there are 4 state. These 4 state in connected mode. First, one by one we will discuss over all the state. So initially in first I will discuss over the cell DCH state. In DCH state, a dedicated physical channel is located to the UE. We are discuss over the DCH. This is the DCH, the dedicated transport channel, DCH, EDCH, and logical channel which contain control channels and traffic channels. In control channels, BCH, PCH, CCH, DCCH, and traffic channel which contain DTCH, CTCH, MTCH. So this was the dedicated channels. Now same for the DCH is the dedicated channels, and dedicated physical channel is allocated to the UE. The cell DCH state may be enter from idle mode. In cell DCH is directly enter from the idle mode. In cell DCH state may be enter from the idle mode when RRC connection is established, and from the cell fetch state, and also enter dedicated physical channel located, then it's move from cell fetch to cell DCH state. Based on the active set information, you turn know which cell are providing services to the UE. Since UE and U-turn are communicating on dedicated physical channel, when the UE is in cell DCH state, there is no need for addressing. If the UE move from old cell coverage area to new cell coverage area, dedicated physical channel in new cell are established, while the dedicated physical channel in old cell are released. UE transition to idle mode when the RRC connection is released. It may transition to other connected mode state via explicit signaling. A circuit switch call need a dedicated physical channel to deliver a guaranteed throughput. Therefore, it always operate in cell DCS state. High data rate packet switch call also operate in cell DCS state, especially if it is required to ensure high throughput. However, low data rate packet switch call typically operate in cell fetch state to save the resources. In the cell fetch state, no dedicated physical channel is allocated to the UE. Fetch state may be enter from idle mode or any of the 3 state in connected mode. It's move from idle mode या any 3 state. When RRC connection is established but no dedicated physical channel is set up, UE move from idle mode to the cell fetch state. RRC connection established, and when RRC connection release, RRC connection release, then again switch to cell idle mode. Same process here. You may also enter the cell phase state from cell DCS state when the dedicated physical channel is released due to low activity. In this case, dedicated logical channels are still allocated but are mapped to common transport and physical channel. UE may also move to cell phase state. UE also move to the cell fetch state from cell PCH and URA PCH state when the UE need to transmit signaling or user data from these two states. Fetch state, you can continuously monitor the fetch. This is because Utron may send data or signaling to the UE at any time. There is no sleeping time for the UE in cell fetch state. Utron know the UE position at cell level based on cell where UE last perform a cell update in cell fetch state. Utron uses either Utron Radio Network Temporary Identifier URNTI Identifier CRNTI to addresses the UE. A low rate packet switched call generally operate in cell fetch state because it does not require the high throughput provided by dedicated channel. In URA PCH state, no dedicated physical channel is allocated to the UE and no uplink activity can be carried out. As shown, we can see in the figure, in URA PCH state, then no dedicated channel, no uplink activity are happening in URA PCH state. You may enter a URA PCH state from cell fetch or cell DCS state, from cell fetch and cell DCS state. These transitions occur when there is a lack of activity during packet switch call. The UE sleep most of the time in URA PCH state and only wake up to monitor the PICH and the associated PCH during the paging occasion. If Utron want to send data or signaling of the UE, Utron must first phase the UE during the assigned paging occasion. Then UE move to the cell fetch state and respond through the RRC. The UE may also move to the cell fetch state if it want to send data or signaling on RRC. In URA PCH state, Utron know the UE location at the URA Utron registration area Utron registration area level because the UE need to perform a URA update procedure when it moves to a new URA. In general, URA may include a number of cells. Number of cells is multiple cell within URA. So Utron must page the UE in all cell of the URA, similar to the cell fetch state. Utron addresses the UE using Utron Radio Network Temporary Identity URNTI. PCH state is similar to URA PCH state, except now the encompassed area is limited to just one cell. It may be entered from cell fetch or cell DCS state. This transition also happen when there is a lack of activity during the packet switch call. UE also sleep most of the time in cell PCH state and wake up only to monitor PICH and the associated PCH during paging occasion. If Utron want to send a data or signaling to UE, Utron must first phase the UE during the assigned paging occasion. Utron only need to page the UE in one cell. UE may also move from cell PCH state to a cell fetch state if it want to send data or signaling on latch. In PCH state, Utron know the UE location of cell level according to cell where the UE last performed a cell update in cell fetch state. Utron also use URNTI for addressing the UE in cell PCH state. UE and subscriber identifier. Identifier are used for signaling message exchange between Utron and the UE on common channel. If suppose that in another word we can say that in signaling message on common channel must include an identifier. Identifier could be permanent or temporary, and type of identifier used depend upon the message type. Some identifier related to user while other are related to mobile. Identifier related to the user are assigned by the code network and the stored in USIM. This identifier may be used with any mobile. Identifier related to the mobile are stored in memory inside the mobile. In the following subsections, this tutorials we will discuss individual UE and subscriber identity, including IMSI, TIMSI, IMSI, IMSI, International Mobile Subscriber Identity, TMC, Temporary Mobile Subscriber Identity, Radio Network Temporary Identifier Identity, RNTI, and International Mobile Subscriber Equipment Identity, IMEI. So, first, IMSI in 2 or 3 digit. IMSI is permanent subscriber identifier stored in USIM and the HLR. UE uses IMSI to identify itself when it first registers with a network. Once the UE registers with the network assigns a temporary identifier for the user to use that point on. IMSI is not sent over the air under normal condition in order to prevent fraud and protect user confidentiality. IMSI is not more than 50 digit and consists of 3 entities: mobile country code, mobile network code, and mobile subscriber identification number. MSN. The 3-digit MCC identifier identify the country where the user subscriber to the network. MNC, which has 2 or 3 digit, identify the home public land mobile network (PLMN) of the subscriber. MSIN identifies subscriber within PLMN. Combination of MNC MSIN is called National Mobile Subscriber Identity. Combination of MNC and MSIN. Equipment identity. IMEI is permanent identifier assigned to mobile at the factory. It has a total of 15 hexadecimal digit. First 6 digit constitute the type of approval code tag. The tag identifies the country where the mobile obtained the approval and approval number. Type approval means that the mobile passes the test defined in the mobile station conformance specification. Next 2 digit called the final assembly code FACH identify the place of manufacture or final assemble. 6 digit that follow represent the serial number SNR. That means it's make of tag identify the country where the mobile obtain approval and approval number. Type of approval means that the mobile passes the test define the mobile station conformation specification. Next 2 digit called the final assembly code FACH 2 or 3 digit final assembly code, identify the places of manufacture or final assembly. 6 digits that follow the represent SNR. SNR is the serial number, 6 digit, which assigned by the manufacturer for unique identification of the mobile. Last digit is a spare digit. Similarly, IMSI IMEI is normally not sent over the radio link, but there are two exceptions. First is the network can request the UE to send IMEI for the purpose of checking the validity. If the second is that IMEI may be used in RRC connection request message for establishing an emergency call if the UE does not have valid IMSI TIMSI or PTIMSI. Two frame timing number that are very important in UMTS system is system frame number SFN, system frame number, and another is connection frame number CFN. Connection frame number. System frame number which increase one count every 10 millisecond and repeat every 40.96 seconds. Therefore, its range is from 0 to 4095. Range of system frame number is this, and increase one count on 10 millisecond and repeat every 14.96 second. U-turn send the SFN every 20 millisecond on BCH transport channel, broadcast control channel, which map to PCC PCH, BCH map to PCPCH, and it send SFN every 20 millisecond on BCH transport channel. UMTS is normally deployed as an asynchronous system, which means the frame timing among the node B is not synchronized. The frame boundary among node B may be offset in time. They may drift independent in time, and SFN value for each node B may be can play an important role in many procedure. For example, the paging procedure, paging indicator that UE has to monitor depend upon UE's IMSI and SFN of the serving node B. Another example, in handover procedure, UE must report the measured time difference between SFN of its serving cells and SFN of the new cell before entering soft handover. Connection management. Connection frame number, the specify frame timing of dedicated physical channel. Specify the frame timing of dedicated physical channel DPC based on SFN of serving cell. CFN is initialized at the moment when the DPCH is established. It then increase one count every 10 millisecond and repeat every 2.56 second and repeat on every 10 millisecond. Increase one count on every 10 millisecond and repeat on 2.56 millisecond 2.56 second, and count increase every 10 millisecond. Count increase every 10 millisecond, repeat on every 2.56 second. and in system frame number, yes, increase one count on 10 millisecond and repeat every 14.96 second. So this is the difference between the CFN and SFN. CFN is never transmitted over the radio link and is maintained at the UE and U-turn level. CFN also play an important role in many procedures such as handover and ciphering. So today session is now completed. We will discuss over in next tutorials is RRC connection. This is the layer 3 layer. To watching the video.